And Gwen Stefani, Shania Twain. Now the very talented bass player Derek Frank is making his way to Colorado. The Derek Frank Band going to be in Telluride tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
this
making
is fun.
the stop by. Yeah, you guys are going to be at the Alibi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty
yeah,
exciting.
we first played there in October, had a great time. And we've got a part-time place there, so we try to spend as much time in Telluride as we can, and it's just fun to bring the band out every now and then.
Yeah. Walk us through your journey to kind of become this professional bass player who has performed with such big names and then found success on your own. You know, you have a band named after you.
Yeah, it's just something I always wanted to do, and I moved to LA back in '97 after going to music school at University of Miami. Studied music. All right, go Canes. There you go. Yeah, I moved to LA in '97 and just pretty much with the goal of being a sideman musician, a musician that plays with artists, and that's pretty much the path I pursued. And I've been doing that a long time. And within the last handful of years, I've gotten a little bit more serious about my own music. And so I'm trying to focus on that while still playing with some other artists.
Let's talk about your original music. What can people expect when they come out to see you at the Alibi and Telluride tomorrow?
Well, it's all instrumental. That's one thing that some people are like, oh, there's no vocals. It's like, yeah, it's instrumental music. It's kind of jazz funk, jam band blended with like 70s soundtrack music. That's kind of the vibe.
Let's talk about the other artists that you play with, because they're, you know, very accomplished in their own right. So it's not just you. You are surrounded by people who are really great at their craft as well.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you know, the longer that we're on the music scene, the more musicians we meet and kind of understand how people play. So when I put my band together, I just found some musicians that I knew personally had played with before in other situations, and that I knew would fit my music well.
Walk us through your musical style and what people can expect to hear tomorrow.
Well, like I said, it's all instrumental, jazz, funk kind of stuff, large improvisational element. There's a lot of solos from the keyboards, guitars. We have a percussion player. Everybody really gets to put their musical stamp on it. Everybody in my band puts their personality into it. You know, the songs are pretty much laid out, the forms are laid out, the melodies are laid out, but then, like I said, there's a lot of improvisation, a lot of room for people to express themselves.
Yeah, Sunday is the concert. Very chill vibe. You guys are getting ready to go out that way. You love Colorado, you had mentioned.
I'm a big fan.
It's beautiful out here, and it's like the perfect weekend too.
Oh,
it's been so nice.
It's awesome. It's interesting. You just showed a shot of the Broadmoor. I think I've only been to Colorado Springs twice, and it was for the jazz festival at the Broadmoor.
Oh, really?
I've played that a couple times. I'm not sure if it's still happening.
Yeah.
But it was a yearly jazz fest they had, and what a great festival that was, and just getting to hang at the Broadmoor for a couple days.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Alibi, I have not big venue, small venue.
Small venue. It's a little little basement bar with a lot of vibe, and it's you know, Telluride's a pretty small place, so there's not a whole lot of live music venues, and that just opened a couple years ago. It took over another spot, and he does a great job. He has music a few times a week, brings in touring acts, and yeah, it's a great little hang down there.
Okay, Derek Frank of the Derek Frank Band here with us. Thank you so much for being here. You will be performing this weekend in Telluride at the Alibi. Let's get that information up on your screen, folks, so you can see all of the details on what's going on. DerekFrank.com. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, safe travels out that direction.
Thank you.
More news, weather, and so much more on the way. Stay with us. You're watching Fox 21 Morning News.